Hi everyone and welcome to another Married to Reselling video. This is a haul video, it's 100% haul. We went away for a few days over to the Oxford area and went back to my birth town. Did some charity shopping there and a few other places, sort of outskirts of Oxford, a couple of other places. Where else did we go? We got somewhere on the way. Tame, yeah.
Went to Newbury.
Yes.
Went to Wallingford.
Yes. Goring. We didn't get out in Goring, did we?
No, there's no charity shops.
No. There's nothing for us there.
No, it was Simon's birthday, so we had a sort of bit of a break and sort of no stresses on sourcing, but we had the dogs with us and we just sort of chilled out, walked lots and had nice food and drink and just happened to pop into charity shops on our way.
Yeah, so if you're wondering what a break is, for us a break is not being at the laptops, I suppose, because sourcing doesn't really feel like work.
No, we can't walk past a charity shop and not go in. The only reason you wouldn't go in is if, I don't know, your parking was about to expire and there was a traffic warden lurking. I don't know what else. I don't know, a very important appointment or something, but we didn't have anything like that to deal with. So the dogs were good as gold. They were allowed in most charity shops. Interestingly, Oxfam have a company-wide policy where they don't let dogs in. However, we were able to take them in a couple of Oxfams because the management said that
our dogs were just too cute.
Yes, there was that, but also that the reason is because they serve food. Well, they serve bars of chocolate and cafes let dogs in. So apparently it's in review with Oxfam whether they're going to let dogs in or not. I did say to some, well, you're the only charity shop in town that won't let the dogs in, and they just sort of shrugged their shoulders. But they're missing out on business because if they're open on Sundays and it's a dog friendly town, there's going to be a lot of people around with dogs and people won't go in.
Yeah.
So.
And dogs are better behaved than most children.
Some children, yeah.
Controversial. Probably not your children. Your children are very, very good. So we've got a mix. We've got Brac, we've got DVDs, we've got board games as usual, we've got clothes, other stuff as well. As usual for the games and DVDs, Faye's going to scan them. We're going to read out current selling prices. They're not what they will sell for prices, because prices always drop once you start competing. But we're going to be scanning most of it on the Amazon app, the Amazon seller app that is, which is free to use. If you have an Amazon seller account, you just download in the App Store and log in. You can use the camera function. We've shown you all this before, but in case you're new to our videos or new to reselling, new to Amazon, new to the channel, this is what we do. Oh, we've got some books as well. What should we show first?
Should we get this bag out of the way?
Okay.
I wasn't going to pick up clothes, but I had some sort of spare time to kill in some of these shops, so I thought I'd give it a go. Now, I picked up this Fossil bag. It's leather. I mainly picked it up for me because I've been after a bag, with a crossbody bag with a really long strap for ages, and I do love a Fossil bag. I have a Fossil purse, and their bags are just such good quality and really soft leather. So I just picked it up to use a couple of times and then I will sell it because I don't plan on keeping it for long. But yeah, that was mainly for me and I paid $19.99.
Did you? I didn't know that.
Well yeah, I'll use it for a bit then I'll sell it.
Why not?
Why not? Also picked up some Robel cords. These are a size 10, paid £8, really nice condition. Sold Robel trousers loads of times.
In case you're not familiar with the label, that is the label.
They're expensive trousers, brand new, but apparently they're amazing. You can get a really good fit. I also picked up this ingenue, which I'll show you the label. There we go, top. Bit of a funky pattern for the spring and summer. Size 18, paid £6. And in the same shop, I also picked up this ingenue top, size 18 for £6. What I'll probably do is bundle them together and sell them, just to save me time.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, sorry. I also grabbed this Musto pink ladies sort of rugby style top. A bit creased from being in the bag. There's the label, but there's loads of different variations of that label. That's a size 18, that was £6.50. Also got these Robel sort of capri pants. These are a size 14 and they were £5. And I picked up some COS, I think, yes. Some 3/4 length jeans. These were £6 and here is the label. Did I say that it's size 14?
Possibly.
And then half price, some Gymshark leggings. That's the logo all along the waistband. They were £4.99 and they're a double XL. Yeah, I could have looked at clothes. I could have spent a lot of money on clothes. I could have bought a lot more clothes. I could have browsed for a lot more clothes. But we had the dogs. They're definitely a conversation starter in shops. So you don't ever really get too long to just sort of.
Yeah, I sort of felt like when we were going in, we'd be chatting away and we'd both be chatting, and then one of us would sort of slope off and go and start looking at stuff while the other one kind of engaged the shopkeeper, because obviously you just feel like you can't just walk off and people are trying to talk to you about your dogs.
You couldn't get around as many shops as quickly.
Okay, so we've got some DVDs now. As we said, we will scan them into Amazon. If you don't sell DVDs because you don't think there's a market in it or anything like that, just try and look at Brand New and Sealed. Easiest to look them up on Amazon if you've got the Amazon seller app. If there's good value on Amazon, there is often good value on eBay. So if you find something on Amazon that's like a box set that's selling for 20 quid, it's probably going to be still profitable on eBay. So why not check out more DVDs if you don't look at them. Raymond Blanc. This is Brand New and Sealed, The Very Hungry Frenchman, and we paid £1 for that.
Only available used for £16.67.
I think we left quite a few behind this trip as well. I'm really sort of being more careful about, I suppose, the rank, so the bestseller rank on Amazon, which gives a pretty good indication of how fast something sells. I feel like I left a fair bit behind. If we didn't have the dogs and weren't sort of restricted in that way, I may have picked up a little bit more. What
sort of rank will you look like? Where's your sort of limit?
Generally, it would be about 60,000. Again, it all depends where the opportunity is. If it's out of stock and it's 60,000 and it's 100,000, then it could still be worth picking up. If it's got reviews, if something's got a lot of reviews, then it's a really good indication. If the rank's quite high at say 100,000, but there's a lot of reviews, and it's out of stock, then it's probably going to sell straight away when you list it. But yeah, generally 50-60,000 is kind of where I'm interested in, unless there's other factors, like I said.
Well, this one is a prime example. So how much did you pay for this?
This was £4.
It's out of stock, new and used, but it's got a rank of 156,000 in DVD, and that's probably because it's out of stock. But it has got reviews. So yeah, that was why we picked that one up.
And on the reviews front, many things have hundreds of reviews, but as long as something's got sort of 5-10 reviews or more, there's an indication, because it takes a lot to get a review on Amazon. Even for a product, people just don't leave reviews on Amazon like they do on eBay for both sellers and for product. Certain categories, they do attract product reviews because people want to kind of proclaim to the masses what their experience with it was, and that kind of can go for films and box sets and stuff. Here we have Ealing Studios, the Best of Ealing Studios collection, Kind Hearts and Coronets, Passport to Pimlico, The Love of the Hill Mob,
The Man in the White Suit and The Lady Killers.
We paid $3.99 for that.
And that is selling new for $16.99, really good rank.
Really good rank. And when we say really good rank, that's a couple of thousand, so that's a fast seller. Phantom of the Opera, it's Brand New and Sealed also, it was £1.
I picked this one up because the rank is only 600 in DVDs. I mean, amazing. £6.60 is a low price, but that will sell so quick.
£1.50 for Brief Encounter.
$12.99 selling price new.
It was only $2.84 when it was bought from Woolworths or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Tom Hanks Big, and this was £3 from Tesco's with your club card. I think we paid £1.
Selling for $5.89.
Casablanca.
The rank is exceptional, 1,296.
Paid £1.50.
it's a different cover that's scanning, so we'll have to like double check that, but there's none in FBA of the one it scans at.
So these two, so what you got to look out for when you're scanning DVDs, you've got to make sure that the picture matches what you're looking at if you're scanning the barcode. If it doesn't, then you've got to scan the front of the DVD and make sure, because what can happen, you can sort of get red herrings. So one that can look profitable or slightly profitable, so this one was $6.60 I think. The actual version, so it could be like a reprint as it were. The actual version could be selling for like £3 or whatever. So you do need to make sure that the pictures match the front. You can't, well, we don't tend to risk low value stuff where there's any sort of complications. It's just not worth it.
So I think it's this one, $7.75, none in FBA.
Cool. Yes, Prime Minister Faye got very excited about this one.
Yeah, I did.
And she paid $7.99.
None available new. That's the box set, complete collection. It's ranked under 5,000 in DVD, so it's really good. It's 2,500 reviews, so that should be a quick and good seller.
Nice. What I am finding, actually, just on the subject of out of stocks, is that Amazon have this thing called their fair pricing policy. So if you try and list something for £99.99, if it hasn't sold anywhere near that historically, it'll kind of like error and you have to go and change the price. And I'm getting that more and more with DVDs. They try and look for a sort of base price, and it could be based on or off Amazon. But I am hitting those problems a little bit more. So we had a DVD in our last haul that I think I was going to list for 150 quid, something like that. And it's, at the moment, I'm dropping it down £5 sort of every few hours to try and find a buying point. I'm down to about 90. This is Flight Plan with Jodie Foster on Blu-ray.
None available new. Selling used for £19.76.
Crazy. It doesn't have a price on it, so it must have been like part of a 2 for 3, part of some sort of deal. 2 for the road, £2.99.
New 1975, none in FBA.
I think we'll save the rest of the DVDs for a little bit later on. We shall do some games now. Again, we're going to scan them on the app. Now I do remember that this one doesn't scan it as the exact version, so I've got to look for it. Trivial Pursuit Family Edition, we paid £3.99 and it is still sealed.
Yay!
Did it scan as anything?
Yeah, $36.99 new.
Yeah, a different colour. I may end up using that one. I'd use my discretion. Sometimes depending what it is. So Family Edition Trivial Pursuit, chances are questions are going to be the same, the movers are all the same, the pieces are the same, everything's the same. But other games, I don't know, for example, Cluedo, they could change the style of the weapons, little pieces inside and the characters and things like that. So, you have to sort of think about that quite carefully if you are sending in a different version. This was £2. It's Match a Leaf, a tree memory game, quite cute. I just grabbed this as I was at the counter paying for a few bits. About 12 quid, wasn't it, new?
$11.89, but none in FBA.
Yeah. Pass the Bomb, £1.50. This was, it's used.
It's currently for sale at £11.50.
Very British Problems was £5. It's used.
And that is currently for sale used for £21.99.
Fantastic Gymnastics. Give you a game. Oh yeah, you put him on the little swingy thing. What do you call that?
I don't know. Gymnastic swingy thing.
Pong and press the button and he swings around and then you release him and you have to get him to land in the zone and score points.
Ah,
that was £2.
$15.99 used.
I've got spares for that in case it happens to not be. Oh, this one, this may well be kind of new. Doesn't look like it's been opened. It was £8, Hexbug Robotics, something or other.
Out of stock, new and used. Good one.
Thanks. a noisy one, Angry Birds Space. £2. It's like frustration for Angry Birds.
Out of stock, new and used again.
So where things are out of stock, I will go on keeper.com and I can check the historic pricing of it and get an idea of what it was priced at when it last sold as well. Disney Trivial Pursuit, I do have spares of this also. This was £5.
If you found that new, it's currently for sale on Amazon at £133. Used $39.99. Oh look.
Another one of these, except this time it's brand new and sealed. Paid up $7.95.
But it's currently for sale at $32.99. Yeah, $32.99. I'm so pleased with this.
We've got a big Ravensburger 3000, sorry, Ravensburger 3000, 2016. That's brand new and sealed, $5.99 we paid. I did notice this morning, and I think this has possibly happened in the car, the cellophane here has come undone. But the good news is
there's none for sale, new or used, so we can sell it used like new with a condition note and still command a high price for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's double check this, because like, what does that look like to you, that price? Well, we thought it looked like £15, but then thought, well, it can't be £15. And sure enough, it was only £5. It's rummy cub, brand new and sealed.
£34.56.
Ooh, and another, this is the brand new and sealed sector of the video, is Seen It, the DVD game, $4.99. You see this everywhere used, don't you? Everywhere.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them, like a lot of charity shops will have like 4 or 5 copies of different ones.
Yeah, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings.
And most of them aren't worth touching. But when you find a new one, it's always nice.
Yeah, $28.99. How much did you pay?
$4.99.
Well done.
Let's just do this little stack here. Accentuate, look out for this.
Accentuate.
Yeah, various different versions. $1.99, this is used. It's like a accents game where you have to put on different accents.
$24.98 used.
Original Mexican Train. I've got spares for this for sure. It does say it's complete. Paid $3.99 if used.
£35.13 used, 9 in FBA.
It's a noisy one. And Dingbats, it's still on Amazon, it's still holding on. I just can't, I feel like they're going to take it off any day soon.
Because it's an old game.
Yeah. So they remove old games because ultimately they don't carry the required safety information nowadays with everything that, all the red tape everyone has to jump through, which is for safety purposes. So paid $2.50. When you pick this up, and I did this in the shop, always check, it's usually missing, it's got the I'm a Dingbats winner badge. Because what game would be complete without a badge? We got a few books. We got Philosopher's Stone, we just needed, it's just paperback, we just needed this to complete one more bundle. Yeah. And then that's all our bundles complete. We don't have any Harry Potter books kicking around. And we had tons, didn't we, before you went through them all?
We did. Oh, postcard in here.
Money. Oh, bless.
Look, this was in the book. Having a great time, weather terrific, hotel, brilliant food, something ex all Disneyland theme parks, fantastic, love, Dad and Marie. And that is Mr. and Mrs. C. Miller and family, RAF Benson, Wallingford.
That's pretty much where we were, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's Epcot Centre.
So you got a date?
1999.
Actual Disney postcard.
Yeah.
Sell it. A little bit of history right there.
Yeah, so we needed this to complete a set, and I think this is probably one of the last charity shops we went in over the 3 days we were away. I couldn't find it in any of them, so I was pleased with that and paid £1.
We've got this book about a spa. It's one of those Taschen books. I think I'm saying that right, I don't really know. but it's sealed. And Faye actually passed it over to me to have a sort of get a second opinion on it because I think the rank maybe was high or something.
No, it's because it's a new book, so we don't always sell new books because Amazon sell new books.
Yeah, so this is $3.99.
And it's new for sale, $31.85, and it's got great rank, reviews, so yeah.
Yeah, I should probably sort of clear that up because that might have sounded a bit confusing about the new books thing. Not your fault.
No.
We tend to only really list books in a used condition. Amazon, in fact, someone commented along these lines in a couple of videos ago in terms of what you can sell new, what you can advertise as new and used. Now, Amazon are more protective of the buy box and the featured box for new books. And often you won't get that featured box on a new book as a third-party seller, particularly if Amazon have got the item in stock. Might do use like new. I mean, this book here has got a, where is it? Thought I saw a slight sort of dent in the cover. Maybe I dreamt it, or maybe I pushed it back out again in the shop. We're just a bit mindful of advertising books as new, even when they are wrapped up. Probably didn't clear that up at all. This is a book called An Incredible Life.
And it's used. How much did I pay?
You paid £1.50.
And that's currently for sale, used at $11.52.
And this book about Bordeaux, which sparked a conversation in the shop, didn't it?
It did.
About our Bordeaux experience, £2.50.
And that currently sells used, or for sale used, for £20.97.
Now you'll have seen us pick these up before, the expert books, or gardening expert. And in the window, they must of one charity shop, they had a basket, and they must have 25 or 30 of these, rubbing my hands together. This is all I came out with. Most of them are like a penny plus postage. But occasionally you get a few that are better. So this is the new houseplant expert, so it's like enlarged version or whatever it is. Oh no, right up to date with double the plants. And I paid £2.49.
It's currently for sale used at £43 a penny. It's got a really high rank, but the plan is that we won't list it for as expensive as that, and hopefully it'll appeal and someone will buy it.
Yeah. Buddhism. This is $3.99. I scanned kind of all of the, what do you call them, study guides.
Yeah.
They had all sorts. We tend to avoid looking for GCSE ones, and AS level they don't tend to do as well, but if you can find the A level stuff, often a lot of the, or higher, yeah, often a lot of those can be pretty good.
So that sells you, or is for sale used for £16.46.
$2.99 for cardiovascular physiology.
You're going to read that? Bedtime reading?
I've already read half of it.
Oh, okay. Currently for sale used for £25.31. How much did you pay?
$2.99.
Oh.
And then you got this, didn't you? It's heavy. Heston Blumenthal.
Bloomin' Heston towel.
Bloomin' Heston towel. Oh, is it on the cover? Oh, we're going to have to tap it in. £6.
You're going to have to tappity tap.
Did you do it? So you've got to be careful when you're doing these picture scans because, particularly if it's a book, you're going to find Kindle, paperback, hardback, this back, that back. So you really got to make sure that you're looking at the right one.
£20.99 used. It's the Fat Duck cookbook from his restaurant. So maybe Simon will have a little read and whip me up something out of there. Nah. Chili
and spaghetti bolognese are my specialities.
He is the cook in the house. He does a lot, like he does do a good chili, he does a great spaghetti bolognese, but he also does other stuff fantastic. You're my chef.
Like your personal chef. Let's do these.
Okay. Any Escape to the Chateau fans out there? We love Escape to the Chateau and Dick and Angel, and I've sold these before. This is one of Angel's candles from her range, the Chateau Pretty Peony by Angel Strawbridge, and we've sold these before. I bought a pair last year and they sold really quickly, And then they were brand new with tags like this one, and then I bought one without the tags, but I knew straight away what it was because of this design, and that sold quite quickly too. So this one was $3.99, and I am going to sell that. I'm going to try for about $29.99.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. We sold we sold them like this before for £30, £29.99, and we sold the one which wasn't tagged for £25, I think.
They're from Sainsbury's and Homebase, I think. That's who they've got a collaboration with. But they have such a massive international following now that I think I sold them abroad when we did it via GSP. So.
And just incidentally, how I pack this, by the way, is I'll get the inside of a tape roll, so an empty tape roll, and cut it down one half so it will fit over there. And then bubble it, and then tape that, and then obviously bubble it, box it, bubble it.
Bubble it.
But yeah, they're really, really sort of easy to spot on the shelf. And obviously you've got to be very careful when you're transporting it, but very, very obvious to find.
There's a couple of shades of pinks. I think that's the peony one. There's a rose one as well, I think. And then there's like a teal coloured one. That was the one we had as well, wasn't it? So yeah, look out for those. Oh, and I saw these in the same shop. The lady was really nice in this shop, wasn't she?
Yes.
Some Cornish ware, TG green. It's the green label on the bottom, which I can't remember what the date for that is. Easy to find out online. I've got 3 saucers and 2 cups.
And she was really, and it was $2.49, I don't know if you said that, but she was really nice because she sort of said, oh, because Faye, we were sort of on our way out the shop and Faye spotted them on the way out. And she said, oh, can you just take a closer look and make sure you're happy with them? Because there is some crazings like the cracks that appear. It's not crack, and it's actually
to do with temperature.
To do with temperature change, yeah. So you could buy a piece that's got no crazing, put it in your barn or your garage or your shed or whatever, or bring it inside, and because of the temperature change it can cause that crazing. It's something we hadn't really considered when we photograph everything. At the time we photograph something, there might be no crazing. It comes to picking and packing, crazing could have taken effect, and I certainly didn't ever think about that until I read up on it. So it's something to bear in mind.
Yeah, but for $2.49, bargain.
Yes. Oh yeah. I think I basically paid too much for this. I'd gone in a shop on my own and I got something, and then
must have been an Oxfam that we weren't allowed in.
Yeah, and then I'd spotted this, and I thought it said $1.99 or 99p. And then when I got to the counter, he said, oh, it was $8.98, and I thought that sounds too much for everything I've got here.
You didn't pay $8.98 for that. You paid $2.99.
$2.99 for this, yeah, which I really didn't want to pay, but it was too late at that stage. I'd committed. Do you want to do more games or more DVDs?
Do some more games.
More games.
He's snoopy asleep down there.
It's
not for much longer.
No. What? Won't do that again, but it's 5-second rule. The price of this is dropping. I mean, you know, those people that say that people that talk about reselling on YouTube is ruining the game, you know, it's dead right, because since we've been talking about 5-second rule, the price has been plummeting. And it's because of our channel killing reselling. Had such an interesting debate on Facebook.
Oh, did you?
Somebody on Facebook posted that they bought some golf balls, they then flipped them, they cleaned them up, added basically like sweat equity, and sold them back on Facebook. And the person that originally sold them messaged that seller and said, oh, they look like the golf balls you bought off me, you're reselling them. And the guy just said, yeah, thanks very much for the deal. And it sparked this huge debate in one of the Facebook groups about reselling, resellers, and these are all resellers that are talking about it, but how it wasn't cool that they just like shoved it in their face, that they flipped it on Facebook, back on Facebook. I don't really know if I want to say what my opinion is. I mean, I'd love to have the debate. I'll have the debate with anyone, and I'll respect anyone's opinion on it if it's different to mine. My opinion is that everything's fair game, and that was one deal, and that. So a lot of people were saying, yeah, but you know, it just means that people are going to be putting their prices up in future. Now that's one guy selling his old golf balls. He's not going to suddenly become a reseller overnight. And everyone flips from one platform to another all the time. Facebook is obviously like a public forum where anyone can see. I don't believe that guy was rubbing it in anyone's face. He just advertised them and sold them for more. Opinions welcome on that subject. I know it's very emotive, many people feel very, very strongly one way or the other. I just think it's business, and I think one person selling some golf balls is not going to kill reselling, as many people were suggesting would. Better leave that there, really. So yeah, 5-second rule. We are killing the demand on that product because we've sold 3. And this one, Shark Mania. It's
got Debenhams price on it.
Yeah, you can do a...
Because you didn't scan this in the shop, you just picked it up, didn't you?
Yeah, this is £2. I do have spares because the last time I picked this up, it wasn't complete. And I did say it was a bolo. So, you know, don't go out, start buying it and like wrecking it.
They're out of stock, new and used on Amazon.
Yeah, we've sold that, and so have our brother and sister-in-law, my brother and sister-in-law, each of the resellers, for around £40 that will sell. An easy 30. An easy 30. His and hers, we paid £3.50 for this one. It's used.
£15.90 used, current sale price.
And Star Wars match. Now I paid up for this, and I know it wasn't great. I can't remember why I don't know if it was early on in the trip and I just wanted to bag something. I can't really remember, but
it's only available new for £24.54.
maybe that was it. Maybe I thought, oh, I'll get 20 quid for that used. That's probably it.
Yeah, there's no new in FBA.
Yeah. Connect for launchers, bit of a bolo, I believe, £2.50.
Only available used, currently for sale at £30.98p, but none in FBA.
Nice. Shout. What price does that say? £4, I think. Again, used. Sold this lot.
Only available, oh no, available new and used. Used for £18.90.
This is a new one on us. You've heard of Bounce Off, which we've shown before. This is Bounce Off Party. Party on. So the idea is that there's cards, and they show, where's the cards? Here. So they show what pattern you've got to create. You have your thing and you bounce it and you have to match the pattern. I mean, it looks incredibly difficult. Maybe we have to give this a go later once the dining room table's cleared.
How many people is it for? What's it say? There's number 2. Oh, 2 ways to play. Oh, here. 7 plus.
No, that's
oh yeah,
age.
4 to 6.
4 to 6. But we can still give it a go though, can't we?
Yeah.
We can still like try and it looks. I mean, that looks hard.
It to me looks like a drinking game because I think it just
Yeah.
reminds me of beer pong.
Oh, it is. Yeah, well, that's exactly what it's based on, beer pong. So maybe we'll show you a bit of that in a little while.
It's unavailable new and used.
And we paid. I don't know if we said what we paid. £5. Bounce Off Party Time. We're going to attempt to make that. It's sealed, which is great. So I'm not opening it.
I'm going to kick your butt.
Oh, righto. So yeah, we've got to bounce these into there.
Into the tray, making that pattern. Yeah, I'm going to win this.
Place your bets. this, we don't even bother scanning it anymore. One day we'll get caught out and it'll be down to a £5 because we've been showing it so much on our channel. It's £3, that was.
£19.70 used.
Faye got this one, Trivial Pursuit DVD Disney edition. Bit weird one a minute ago, but the different. It's not the DVD one, is it? The other one.
Yeah.
I think I've got spares for this as well. Look at this. Is that box? Oh no, it's stars. $3.99. I thought the box was really grubby, but it's actually.
It's got the DVD in it. I checked, and it's currently for sale, used only for $22.99.
Ooh.
And I also got this one too.
You did. Know your times tables. $2.99. What's that 8x8 song that little girl taught us in the pub the other night?
I ate, and I was sick on the floor. 8 times 8 is 64. There was a little girl that befriended us in the pub while we were away because she loved the dogs, and she was just so lovely. She was 5 and just hung out with us for about an hour.
Unbelievable the conversation you can have with a 5-year-old nowadays is just incredible.
Yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it? That is out of stock, new and used.
Wow. We'll do some more DVDs. Add some more DVDs for you all. Oh, losing the camera. Has anyone got a good link for a good tripod? Please pop it in the comments. Ours is rubbish.
I nearly got you one for your birthday. Then I thought it's work, so I'm not going to.
$1.99 for Butch Cassidy and the Sun Dance Kid. I'm currently saving up for new microphones for us, so the quality of the sound will be getting better as soon as I make a decision on which ones to buy.
That is only available new for £5.25.
The Blue Planet, brand new sealed, £2.49.
New £7.49, however there are none in FBA.
The Ultimate Born Collection, this is a steel book for £3.
£19.20, none in FBA.
Crocodile Dundee in LA. I don't remember this. This isn't like Crocodile Dundee 2, is it?
Yeah, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. But it's £13.98 new.
What's that say? Catterick. This is brand new. These are all brand new and sealed, by the way. We don't have a price on this, so it might have been 2 for £1 or something.
£6.99, but none available in FBA.
And Rory and Paddy's Great British Adventure.
£20 new.
£2 that was. I was just thinking as I was reading it out, I don't mind them individually, but who's gonna buy that for 20 quid and sit down and watch that on a Sunday afternoon?
No idea. Hopefully a customer of ours.
Yeah, exactly. Steel shards. This was reduced from £1 to 50p.
£9.99.
Oh, Gary Busey from the Big Brother house. And £1 for Rosemary Connolly, the salsa size box set.
£8.97, but none in FBA.
Life on Mars, the BBC dramas and ITV dramas and stuff usually do pretty well. The box sets, £3.
£12.99 new.
And Faye got this, and we just sold it recently. It's Jaws, brand new and sealed for £1.99, 2-disc special.
£7.75, but none in FBA.
And £1.99
I
for
got this.
the Meet the Parents trilogy.
£9.77, but none in FBA again.
Cradle to Grave, £1.99.
Cradle 2. Oh no, it is Cradle. That is £8.38, none in FBA.
Duck Soup, £1.99.
That's got a cracking rank. Oh no, it's okay, yeah. £17.98.
Okay, and then a few more games. Faye got this Out of Order for £1.99. So the reason we're showing you these, just in case you're wondering, hopefully you worked it out, is that we watch other people's sourcing videos, and it gives us inspiration for things to look out for, whether it's clothing labels or games or whatever. And a lot of these with games, you will see these games around in your charity shops, and we're doing the work for you. We're saying, you know, this is worth picking up, this is worth picking up, or this is dropping. That's why we're doing it. Obviously with books and things like that, you're not really going to find the same books. We won't find the same as you, you won't find the same as us, just too many of them. And similar, I suppose, in a way with DVDs you really do need to do the research. But so many of these games, once you spend a bit of time buying and selling games, they just become second nature. There's things now we don't bother scanning, as we said earlier, with artworks. One day it'll bite us, but it just saves us that time at the moment.
It's worth noting though, that if you're watching this video when it comes out, then prices should be similar. But if you're watching this 6 months after the date of this video, then it's worth checking. Just always check when you're in the shop.
That's a really good point. Always do your own research.
So that one you just showed, out of order, is only available new for $15.99 and none in FBA.
Another Pass the Bomb. This one's unchecked, as you can see.
Nice massive sticker.
And when I saw that, I just had a look inside. There's no batteries in the bomb, so I couldn't test it. Because often Faye always knows when I've picked this up, or when I'm looking at it in a charity shop, because I'll press the bomb and it starts ticking and everyone looks round. But there's no batteries in there, so I couldn't test it. But no batteries is kind of a good sign, because often if there is batteries in there, they've gone rotten. Not one, but two Family Fortunes.
Both Fern and Kay?
We got these from the, yeah.
Yeah,
They're the same
$2.99.
version. They're a different version, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh yeah.
Different version. We got these from the Oxfam Superstore. There's an Oxfam Superstore. I'm ruining everyone's sourcing now that lives in that area. There's only one Oxfam Superstore in the country, and it's in Oxford. So if you're at that area, I would recommend going and having a look in there. It's pretty good. And it wasn't extortionate. You know, $2.99 for board games is cheaper. I wouldn't necessarily pay more, but you could see these games for a lot more. And you'll see some other good stuff in a minute. Right, so these are the same barcode. So same barcode. So only one of these is going to be the right picture, and it is this one. I will have a look, but in this instance, the game is going to be the same inside. I will always obviously check that. They will probably go on the same listing.
How much did you pay?
Oh, I paid $1.99 for one and $2.99 for another. So what's that, £5? So £2.50 each.
They are currently selling for $18.98 used.
An old version of Upwards. I found this on a picture scan.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't think we've sold this one before, but it is
haven't.
on there. Paid $2.99.
Currently for sale used at $15.95, none in FBA.
That was from Oxfam. This, I think, this was from Oxfam.
Yeah.
I think $2.99. Go for Broke, an old one. I'm pretty sure this is still on Amazon.
Yep, currently for sale used at $24.99.
Nice. And what's this? Atmosphere, Khufu, The Mummy. Oh, yeah. And I paid $3.99.
And that currently is for sale for $21.99 used.
And finally, and this was from Oxfam, $6.99 for a brand new and sealed 1,000-piece Ravensburger. It's 2014. It's World of Wildlife, and that was from the Oxfam Superstore.
Unavailable new.
How much used?
£12.50.
Yeah, so easy $29.99 on that, maybe more.
It's worth noting that everything that we're showing you, that we're scanning on the Amazon app, on the seller app, will be listed on Amazon, but then cross-listed to eBay as well. So we do sell these items on eBay. They don't all just sell on Amazon.
And some of them, so that Upwards, will probably also end up on Etsy. Go for Broke, maybe.
Yeah, anything vintage. I will cross-list on there as well. There's a few, I think.
Yeah.
So what was your favourite pickup out of all this?
Ooh, gosh, what was my favourite pickup out of all of this? Maybe I can't reach it, but maybe the 3,000-piece Ravensburger puzzle.
I picked that
brand
up.
new and sealed. Oh, have I got to have picked it up?
Yeah.
Sorry, in that case, yeah, I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it? Let's go for this one, the Wildlife I mean, it's just lovely, isn't it? Brand new and sealed, 8 years old, £6.99 from Oxfordshire Superstore. What's not to like? And what is your favourite pickup?
Mine is the Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister DVD box set that's unavailable new on Amazon.
Very nice. Is it going to make us rich?
Maybe not rich. Rich. Might pay for our electricity use for a month.
We hope you're enjoying our videos. We've struggled to get more than one out a week, but we are now upping that. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit the notifications because our videos are going to be coming more frequently for you. And there's another one on its way in a couple of days. So.
Ooh, is it worth mentioning, teasing, that we might have an auction haul? We are going to have a auction unboxing haul video for you. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and also please feel free to comment or send us a message over on Instagram if you've enjoyed what we've shown you today.
Thanks very much. Bye for now.
Bye.